Yes, I understand gatekeeping, and I feel bad for gatekeepers. So before everyone starts coming after me, acting like I'm some kind of villain or something, I never said I accept it, that I think it's okay behavior. I've never said any of those things. I just said that I understand them. And you might be like, how can you understand gatekeeping? So let me tell you the story.
The origin story of gatekeepers.
Say you're just a person living life, existing, and you're really into this, niche thing that the general public deems as cringy or really weird or, just something very negative. And you've always been made fun of for the thing that you like, or, have always been criticized for it. And then all of a sudden, that thing just becomes so popular. Like, it's the thing that everyone's talking about. And those people that made fun of you are even enjoying that thing that they bullied you for or made fun of you for. And then in your mind, you feel like that is just not fair. And you may go down the path of thinking that they're fake fans and that they don't deserve to like it, or that it's not fair that they made fun of people that like it, and now that's cool, now they're liking it. So, you become a gatekeeper. I know that story sounds very specific, because okay, I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't know if I ever was, verbally, but I know that there were some points in school where I was very offended by the pauper kids liking anime or art or something like that, when they never really appreciated when I was into those kinds of things, or the fact that I'm into those kind of things. They never really appreciated that. And that hurts. I mean, it's very annoying to see people who they make fun of you for liking something, and then all of a sudden they just also like it. The thing is about gatekeepers is they tend to go after people that they resemble those kinds of people. That's why, when popular people who they don't fit the mold of the nerdy person who likes anime, they're always the first ones to be like, oh, no, they're a fake fan. They're just doing it so that the anime fans can like them. Don't fall for this. You do with any celebrity that says they like anime, because they just don't think that they deserve to like anime in the same way. But then again, that's not that random celebrities or that random person's fault for liking it. I mean, I remember there was this whole thing of being a fake geek fan or something. Hold on, let me look it up. The computer right here. Fake geek girl. Yeah, I was wrong. People, they genuinely believe that they can just bar people from enjoying things because of the way they were treated. I think that's the main reason why gatekeepers are the way that they are. I don't believe that a gatekeeper would act like this if there wasn't a cause or reason. And you see this with a lot of things too. It's not just anime or My Little Pony or something like that. It can also apply to culture as well, where people will just gatekeep certain cultures because they're well, if I was made fun of for wearing this and you can wear it, now that's popular now and no one says anything about it, that's not fair. Things like that. Gatekeeping is not just, about media. It happens with a bunch of things, really.
Why gatekeeping is not the correct response.
Like, it sounds pretty dumb and pretty, like, villain origin story. Yeah. Wait, did I just say that? Like, when you're out here and you're just like, okay, well, I was bullied for liking something, and now that you're liking it, I'm gonna get mad at you and ban people like you and who like, you know, watching this kind of stuff, because that is not okay. Like, you sound dumb. And I mean, there's a reason why there's this huge stereotype of like anime fans just being overly sensitive. Like, how dare you come after my husband or my wife? These people just be doing the most. They just be doing the most. So I make fun of you, right? And you take that to such an offense that now, if no one is like you or knows the exact terms that you know, knows the exact things that you know, they're not a real fan. And that gives you, right? And you put yourself as the gatekeeper. Like, it is your duty to make sure that none of those toxic commoners, those toxic locals get into the community, because this is just for us. The stupidity is very enormous. It's very visible, very large, and it's very concerning. A much better response to, you know, someone acting like this is to just ignore it, because there's nothing that you can really do. Like, if they're a fake fan, they're a fake fan. Okay, like, I know that it must suck that, like, people made fun of you for enjoying something, and then all of a sudden those same people or people like them just start enjoying it because it's popular now, and then you just feel like, you know, it's not genuine, because in your mind it's like, this is really special to me, like, I really like it. And now these people who don't even like it as much are now trying to enjoy it just like me, when I know they don't like it. I know they don't feel the same way about it, because they're just doing it because it's popular now or something like that. Like, or it could be like, oh, now they realize it's good, but when I liked it, it wasn't good. I can see why people get, you know, a little bit triggered, a little bit offended. Like, honestly, did this happen to me? Because most people that I've met who are gatekeepers, or most people who tend to gatekeep, I mean, it's most of the time because they were bullied for what they like, not because, oh, I feel so entitled because I'm a narcissist. They feel like it's their duty to protect what they're into. Like, for example, if someone's gatekeeping Aisha erotica music, they're gatekeeping it. What did I say? They're gatekeeping it because they want to protect it from all the normies and locals, because this music is special and they don't want, like, other people to spoil it. This happens with so many things. Like, I'm gonna bring it up. This community is going to rail me. I just realized how stupid that sounds. But this community is gonna run me over. I don't care. The subliminal community. The subliminal community, right? They have so many. Okay, so there's this big thing about how, oh, you can't tell anyone about the subliminal community. It has to stay a secret, or else, you know, people are gonna use it for bad, and boom, blah, and they're gonna come and ruin it. Because yes, it's true, when things become a lot more popular, right? When newer people find out about it, I mean, the more toxic the community is likely to be, because, you know, in the world there's bad people. So if something's popular, bad people are gonna know about it, duh, like, and they're gonna want to participate. And sure, I mean, but the thing is, that happens with everything. Like, we can't just be like, oh, we don't want them to ruin it. I mean, I know that it sucks. You don't want people to ruin the community or anything like that, because it's a I was gonna say peaceful, but I realized that that's not a very fitting term. It's not a very fitting term. But yeah, like, people be out here acting like they're about to die because someone's gonna find out about their community. Or like, there be little websites like where they're like, okay, this website, I think if I mention it, I'm going to get kicked out of the thing. It used to be a forum, but now it's not a forum anymore. It's a Discord thing. And it's kind of toxic, but I like going there once in a while to know about what's going on in the world. But yeah, it's pretty toxic, but I don't mind. But basically, you're not really allowed to share things from that forum/Discord server outside of the forum/Discord server, or you will get kicked out. Because it's like, we cannot have the locals come in here. If you know the forum, you know the forum. I'm not even gonna like go deep into it. But I feel like we need to focus on another reason. Why? I feel like another reason why that gatekeepers do this is because it makes them feel special. And so in order to continue feeling special, because again, this is something that they really loved and they were likely made fun of for it. So and they feel like it's such a special thing for them. It's like, this is important to me. They just don't want the normies to come in here. They just do not want the normies to come in here. But no, them locals, I gotta go. Like, just, there's nothing you can really do. I mean, you can call them out and be like, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Like, you can just straight up say that to them. But gatekeeping, you're hiding an entire community that is getting popular. It's like the did stand effect is going to go into effect.
Calling out gatekeepers and the ones that make them.
Okay, so it is really important to call out gatekeepers and the ones that are causing it, because, and what I mean by the ones that are causing it are like the ones that are almost making gatekeepers. Of course, gatekeepers have no one to blame but themselves. If you're a gatekeeper, stop. I don't care if your fifth grade bully turned you into one. Stop. What you're doing is not good. Like, we should, like I said, we should call out gatekeepers. But we also can't ignore those hypocrites who they they might have indirectly caused a gatekeeper to exist, right? Like, we can't ignore that. I can't just sit here and act like that did not happen. I feel like that just normalizes hypocrisy if you don't call them out, because it's like, you knew what you did. And I feel like most of these people, they're kind of aware of their hypocrisy, because if we're gonna be real, not everyone can cause a gatekeeper. I feel like there's only certain types of people that can really cause a gatekeeper, because communities that are gatekept, initially they were not popular and they just became popular. And what I mean by like they weren't popular, like, I don't mean like, oh, they were unknown or whatever or obscure. No, I mean like they were literally infamous. Like, it was like cringe to like these things, and then all of a sudden it's not cringe, it's cool. So a lot of people who they gatekeep, I swear to God, okay, much better. So a lot of people who they gatekeep, it's because the thing that they were gatekeeping was cringy and now it's cool. And the video's over now, and yeah, I probably didn't upload for like the longest time. I was lazy, because like I would just come back from school and just like go to sleep. But I'm good now, so yeah, the video's over. But bye.
It's my state
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.